Um, I'm on here because I want to talk about types, prototypes, and loving yourself, or whatever. Um, what I mean by types, prototypes, and loving yourself. Okay. Um, everybody has a type of what they feel like is their, who they feel like they're interested in, who they're not interested in. Okay, whatever. Um, and then there is prototypes. What do I mean by a prototype? Prototype. The fuck? A prototype. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but like if you ever been in construction or anything like that, or you're building something new or whatever, usually like in car companies, they usually make a prototype model of what they have envisioned for the actual model of the car. Okay. And prototype, from what I'm talking about, is creating what you think is the perfect man or the perfect woman in your life, or who you feel like you should be with. You have this checklist, like Chili's checklist. I mean, clearly, Chili, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together for real. You are a member of TLC. You got a bunch of money, and you're looking for a man to have all this shit. And I mean, really, truthfully, and honestly, it ain't gonna work, sweetie. You gonna get hurt. A bitch gonna get on your nerves. He's not gonna have everything that you want. But if you can stand the tides of things that you feel, would suit what you're looking for, if he has at least some of those qualities and you both can complement each other, then okay, give the damn man a chance for real. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. Everybody has a type. You know what I'm saying? I have a type, whatever have you, but people they say they have these things, these preferences or whatever, and that's cool, that's fine. But for people that say stuff like, oh, no fats, no films, you have to be masculine, you got to have a, car, I mean, just all this crazy bullshit. Really? You're creating prototypes. That's what I call a prototype. You're taking little things that you feel would fit into what you think would make the perfect man or the perfect woman, and build this whole new car or this whole new machine, and it's mechanical, and then it's like it's really what it's heartless. Like, you're creating something into what you feel would fit you. And what gets me is most guys, you know, because I'm gay, of course I have to speak like that, and there are girls, that's like that. But in my case, I'll just say anybody. In most cases with anybody, they'll tell you they don't want no drama, no bullshit, and all this other whatever, what have you. But they're nitpicking at what they want, but they're not nitpicking at stuff that they need to nitpick at. See, one thing that I've learned is every relationship that I've been through, I've learned something from them, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Because that way, I'm not blaming the next man for what somebody else did. Okay. Yes, I have a type, like I said before, and there are certain things that I do, I will tolerate, and some bullshit that I won't tolerate. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not. One thing that I believe in any relationship is honesty. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like if you're telling a person point blank, I'm this way, I'm that way, this is my negatives, and these are my positives. I feel like if you do that in any type of relationship, you're giving that other person to choose, whether or not they want to be in a relationship with you. If there is not a relationship amongst you guys, then you can possibly be friends. You know what I'm saying? That way, you're not prototyping. You know what I'm saying? Nitpicking and all this other bullshit to create what you fucking think is cute, or what you feel like would be, the possible right, person for you. Which clearly, point blank, for real, seriously, on some seriously real note, there is no perfect man or woman on this earth. Period. No perfect man on earth would. I don't care how many times you done got your hair did, your nails loose, or whatever, what have you. It's not perfect like that. You know what I'm saying? It's you know that does not exist. It does not exist. Period. You know. So stop thinking that there's a perfect man or perfect woman on this earth, and stop trying to create that. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be putting down one person that could be staring you right at your fucking face. But because you're so high fucking maintenance, or you feel like you have to prototype and nitpick and all this or whatever to create what you feel like is the perfect person for you, you might be sitting up there getting rid of the right person for you. You might be, you could probably go to a club and you have a specific type of person that fits what you are looking for physically or whatever. They could have the body and everything like that, whatever, what have you, this and that or whatever. But the prettiest person could be the most ugliest bitch in the world, because this right here, their corazón, aka their heart, is not on point. Their personality, whatever, something is off about them. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're prototyping and you're nitpicking at what you think is the right person for you. And you forget that, okay, hey, there's this cute little person, man, girl, whatever, that's outside on the outside corners of the club. She probably don't have, the look, or he probably don't have the look that you want. You know what I'm saying? Or she has, access, chubbiness, whatever, or, whatever the situation is. But they could possibly be the person that you're looking for. But you're too damn stupid and blind to see it, because you're prototyping what you feel like is the best man or woman for you. Boo boo, sweetie, honey, darling, dumpling. As one of my subscribers called me, icing. I love that. There is no such thing as a perfect man or perfect woman. You are prototyping what you feel like is the best man or woman for you. I mean, should I go even further with this shit? I mean, seriously? That shit does not exist in this world. Period. I'ma need you to get that shit together. For real. um, So don't think like that. Seriously, that's not good. Um, and it also goes into what I was saying about loving yourself. If you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. You cannot give it back or anything like that. That's the reason why you're nitpicking and you're talking about people and you're prototyping, is because you don't love you. Sweetheart, let me tell you this first and foremost. When you love you, you can look beyond physical, sweetie. You can look beyond what you feel is what you think what love is. Because love it's a fickle thing. It's one of those things that you will never understand. It's something that will get on your last nerve, but something that you cannot live without. Period. You know what I'm saying? Once you love you, you can give that back. And once you give it back, you start receiving things from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So for the people that think that, that you really have to prototype what you think is the right person for you, you seriously need to reevaluate that shit, because that's not cute. It's not cute at all, period. You need to stop that bullshit. It's dumb, it's fucked up, and you just look ridiculous doing that bullshit. Like, seriously. Really? Really? Why you think, uh, I mean, what do you really think you're gaining by doing that? Nothing. But I can tell you this. You keep doing what you're doing, you're going to continue to be by yourself. You're going to continue being by yourself. You're going to always wonder why negative shit always happens to you, and why you don't advance in life, and why you always attract the same people. Let me tell you why. Bitch, because you're prototyping shit that you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be doing. So just think about that, really, because you sound retarded and stupid as fuck doing that, and it's not cute. Open your horizons. When you do that and look beyond what you think is what you feel fits love in your category, then you'll find the right person. But until then, you're going to still attract the same stupid, dumbass bitches that fall for that same typical male or typical woman line. Bitch, get that shit straight. Please. Bitch, be gone. Bye.